Yeah, last week was a bit of a challenging one. The code had so much bugs to fix, and was able to fix some of the things. And hopefully, I can finish the measurement screen. That's the details for the measurement. After ClothMe AI generates your sizes, the data you see. Hopefully, I can get that done today. And also, I want to work on the camera because on the app you can the way it is now is you can someone can only take your photo to submit to ClothMe AI to generate your size. But I want to add the feature where you can set a timer and you'll be able to take yourself and then generate your size. So that way you don't have to rely on somebody to always to generate your size. And also, like I said before, there are two ways you can generate your size using ClothMe through the AI by submitting two photos and then your height, your date of birth, optionally your weight, and then you can also input your measurement manually, and then the AI will use that to ClothMe is AI will use that to generate your size. So I want to work on those features today because I think those ones are some of the critical features that I should by now be done with and then go on to do other things in the app. Um, so hopefully we'll get somewhere today and I can show you the screen of the update. And then what the screen looks like now was from last week. And so this week, hopefully we can have more all of the details we want to show and then we go from there. Yeah, I found this um, Google's new ID called Anti-Gravity. I started using it just to try it out a couple of days ago. Hmm, it's not bad, at least compared to Windsurf, and because I've used Windsurf before. It did okay before it was before the guys who founded it moved to was it Meta? Yes, it was doing well then, but after they moved, man, the thing just went down. Like the software became really, really bad. But this Google's anti-gravity software, IDE, it's not bad to use. I mean, it's been okay since I've been using it. I don't know for how long I'll use it because I still like to do it the hard way. Just that way, you know what your code is all about. I mean, even when I use it, I have a way of doing the vibe coding. I don't let it just go a while. I still have to have some control. Because to me, it's a bit it's quite of a complex application. Just trying to run a build here. Yeah, I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to use this for now. And again, my systems are getting old. I should think of upgrading all of them. Finally, it's finished building. Um, so this is what the app looks from the generate size screen. And if you put your photos, the front image and the side image, and hit the generate button, still minor bugs to fix there. This error is just based off of analytics. This is what the size will look like. So you would get recommended size, and so recommended size will come in regular fit, slim fit, and loose fit. And then you will get also alternate size, would also come in regular fit, slim fit, and loose fit. So the concept of the recommended size is that's what ClothMe's AI is recommending. But there is an alternate size. So most likely like minus plus or minus 5 or 2 or 5 points, between 2 and 4 points off of the recommended size. And then the slim fit is like, like I said in my past video, it would like be hugging your body. And then regular fit would be something like what I'm wearing now, a little bit loose. And then you have the um um I think I'm getting some error here. Okay, they lost connection in my screen sharing. Just give me a moment, let me fix that, and then I will come back to complete the screen sharing so that you would see exactly all the details. Okay, I was able to quickly fix it. It's just a minor connection issue. Because I'm using an app to screen share it from my Google phone. So if you open the slim feed for regular feed, this is what you would see. It will give you for North America, Europe, Australia. I mean, I'm going to add more regions. I'm just using this as the initial starting point. And if you go to the alternate feed, same thing, it would give you the alternate size. And then this is your measurement. So it comes in, this one was there last week, this part was there last week. Comes in both cm and inches. And as usual, there's just a regular caveat here. It's AI we're using. It's not like someone is manually measuring your body. So it's just, if you look at most AI generated or estimated content, it's just decent to have that a caveat there. And normally, if you click this button, it takes you to the next screen where you can select the product you want. So this is what the size will look like. And at the top here, it's just indicating that you're in the step 2. By the time you get to the product screen, the next screen will be to select the brands that you like, because based off of that, the AI and algorithms will now use these sizes to match against the product from the brand you selected, the sizes of those products, and then that's what you see in your store feed. So I think it's getting there. Most of the screens are done. I just want to get it done, hopefully in about a week or 2 weeks. I should be putting it in the App Store for just in-house testing. And then my goal is sometime early next year, the first quarter, to release the app. One other thing that I couldn't do this past week is to upload the initial product, like I said last week. I don't know, for some reason, it's just a manual work that I don't feel like doing. But I mean, when you're a solo founder, you have to just find a way to do everything. So I'm still going to do that this week, because without that, I won't be able to effectively test the app when I put it on the App Store for in-house testing. The APIs, the database is ready. I just want to put the initial product and then be able to test it and begin to fix any other minor bugs then. So I think this is done now. What I want to now do is work on the camera feature, and hopefully I can get that done again today, and we'll go from there. So I wanted to show what the current camera screen looks like, and after working on the updates, I'll show the difference. So that way, in the comments, you can let me know what you think about the updates. So when you tap on the front image to ask for permission, and then you can say why using the app. So you can only just like see like yourself, but I don't think that you can turn the camera. You can turn the camera, but there is no way to set a timer to take yourself, which means that if you go back, how do you take yourself when you're alone? So that's one of the things I want to fix. If I take this now, it's supposed to ask me, so it's not even displaying. Maybe this is a minor bug that I need to fix. No camera, no image is displayed. So that's what the camera currently looks like. And the same thing for this one. You can switch, but nobody can help you take it. So I'm going to work on that, and hopefully I can fix that and get it up and running today. If not, I'll continue tomorrow. That took a while. I think I've been able to implement some of the features for the self capture using the front camera with a countdown timer. Let me share my screen and see if I can show that on the screen. So the new camera, the new advanced, I call it advanced camera because it has some of the features that I wanted. If I hit the front, so when it opens, it assumes that you want to take yourself first of all. So you can switch the camera mode, but it opens with the front facing camera. And then when you hit up here, it's supposed to show you a timer. I don't know why that is not coming up. I would work on it to see if I can get it to work on the iOS version. But by default, you're supposed to see the timer, and then it counts down and then take the photo. So let me work on fixing this bug, and then I'll do that again. Hopefully, I can finish it today. I mean, I've been sitting here for hours. Maybe I'll grab something to eat first and then come back to finish this. I had to grab something to eat, to drink, and this is chocolate and tea. Then this is water. I was able to fix it. Took some time. It was just that it works on the iOS, but for some reason the Android version needed some fixing. Hopefully I can get to share that. So about 1 second. Just give me a second here. So when you're on the generate size screen and you tap on the front image, so it opens with the front facing camera, and then this button on the right side here would open the custom would open the timer. Then you can tap any on the timer, so we do like 5 seconds. Then you see an instruction that says stop or to stop the countdown, so you have to tap on this button and then it starts the countdown. You can take your pose, you can stay in your pose, and then it does the capture. The retake will take you back to tap again, so you can go back and select any timer that you want, say maybe 3 seconds, and then you put this, and then it starts to count from 3, and then it takes it. Once you accept it, it goes to the front box here. The reason why you're seeing the X is the API is not set up yet. I'm going to work on setting up that today, but that's basically how you would do a self capture and generate your size. So naturally after this, you will click the generate size button, and then it would generate your sizes. It's quite I don't know what to say, but it takes time a little bit to get out of all this working. Also consider the fact that I have to work on the APIs too, the sizing APIs, to ensure that the server is scalable. So if you have like 1,000 people or 10,000 people sending requests at the same time, how do you handle all of that? It's just me writing all this code up. Today I work on the client app, on this mobile app. Tomorrow I'll work on the API. The other day I work on marketing. It's not been easy, I won't lie to you. Like, I don't have a social life. This is what I do 24/7. And I'm really obsessed with it. For some reason, I don't know why. I'm just obsessed with it. It's like something I've experienced since I was young. I couldn't find my sizes. I've always had to go to tailors to mend them for me. And I'm like, okay, now I'm old enough to understand coding, to have an idea of what entrepreneurship is, starting a business, and also the fact that these AI tools, they help to fast track how you write your code. But I'm happy that I'm able to understand the code and then know where the issues are and be able to fix them. So right now I'm going to work on the fixing this API to ensure that you can have a successful response. I'll just show you the way it looks, and then you can generate your size from there. I think I got it working now. So if you tap on the front screen, your front pose, and then you tap on this and say we put 10 seconds. Tap this. It'll snap, and if we use the image, so when you see a green check mark like this, it means ClothMe's AI, because every time you load an image, it runs a check to see if the image you're sending is the right image for the AI to be able to generate your size. Because I don't want people to just send any kind of image. So there are a couple of, I've used 2 models so far, like 3 models so far. One would check to validate the image you input, and then the second one, no, two models. One checks the image you send to it to validate, and then the other model does the estimation. So the second model only runs if the validation passes. So when you see a green check mark like this, it means your pose is accepted. And then you can do it for the side image as well. So at the same time, you can either reset the timer. Let's say we select 3 seconds, and then you take it again, and then you can validate too. So once you see double check mark like this, all you need to do is generate your size. So it's just some minor bugs that I still have to fix, and then you'd see your sizes like this. And then from here now, you can go and add product, add the product you like, and then to take you to your personalized store screen. So in the coming weeks, I will be running through all of this. I don't want to say this is more like an onboarding process, but it's not like it's the initial screens where I want to ensure that as users, you're getting immediate value from using the app. Because why would you want to use an app that to shop with your size, but you don't put your size first of all? So what I'm trying to do is minimize the number of screens you have to go through to generate your size. Like you just put your name, your address, that's location, so that we can use it to match the sizes in your city. And then you generate your size with either 2 photos or you manually put them. I would show the manual input next week. Once you do that, you select your product, your brand, and then off you go to the store. Immediately, all of the algorithm just starts to work behind the scenes to match your size with the product, and then displays them to you on the store screen. I feel like I've done a couple of things today. I'm really happy with the coding today. And although it's kind of been a long day, but I mean, I'm grateful that I was able to do all these things today. And I just wanted to say that as a solo founder, it's not really easy, doing everything on your own. This is something I've been doing for years. Before I used to, I got laid off, so that's a story for another day. With all this AI noise, so I used to do 9 to 5, and then when I finish, I work on the app for like maybe another 4 to 5 hours. Some days I sit down work on like 16 hours some days. And it's not been easy, but it's something that I really, really am obsessed with. And I know that, I've passed the most difficult part, which is generating the size with AI. And it's a custom built AI. I'm not using any AI model out there. None of these LLMs. It's a vision model that I'm using to generate the size. Built it from the scratch. When I started 2018, 19, I knew nothing about AI. I started with libraries like OpenCV. For those who know how to code, you know what I'm saying. You know AI. The manual way we used to do it. And then the LLM started coming out. PyTorch, TensorFlow, all those transfer learning, read a lot of books on my own. And I was able to build it. Did all the annotation on my own. Hired some people to help me with the annotation because I did about 4,000 or 5,000 annotations of the body parts so that I can use it to train the model to generate the size. And my intention is to help people like me who suffer, finding the right size. Especially when you're a parent and you have a child, it's not easy. You all have to buy clothes for them every 6 months, especially when they are young. Like I was saying, being a solo founder, it's not really easy. It's challenging, and you have to do everything yourself. I know some people will be like, "Oh, why not find a co-founder and then work together?" I've tried that. Sometimes it's difficult to find someone that you align with and build that relationship with, especially when you're working on a project like this that takes time. Nobody gets paid. I don't want to be in a situation where I have to start managing somebody, running after them, ensuring that they do their own part. So that's why for me, I'm open to work with anybody, but I'd rather just focus on getting the application up and running. And hopefully, someday I find someone find people who will be interested in working with the app with me. Because my goal for ClothMe is to be not just another fashion app for buying clothes, but the fashion app for buying clothes. One that solves a whole lot of pain problem for both sides, for consumers, for fashion brands, for independent designers, for even stylists. Opens that platform where everyone who works in the fashion industry, would have a role to play and be able to earn something for themselves. And even as parents, we buy clothes sometimes for our kids, and they grow out of it so fast that some of the clothes they don't even wear them. Such clothes you can resell them, and either you resell them and take the money to buy new ones, or you resell them and take your money and do whatever you like with it. That's my goal for ClothMe, and I hope soon enough I'll be able to launch the app and get your feedback. I'm always here every week, grinding, building. If you want to join me on this journey, you're free and you're welcome. I always welcome comments. I read them, and wherever I can, I answer your questions and your comments. Thank you again today. I want to call it quit for the day. Hopefully next week I will be doing some work on the store view, to show what it looks like for every profile you have on the account. Like I said in my past video, as a parent, you can add a kid and use the app to buy on their behalf using their size. So I want to show what the store view looks like, and then show other screens, and working towards listing it on the App Store. And also there is the iOS and the Android version, because I'm using a cross-platform to build the app, so it will be ready for most mobile apps. and hopefully I can share it with you. My prayer is for you to stay strong, stay hungry, stay focused. Bye-bye. Have a great day and stay blessed. Bye-bye.